Tasks are at the heart of your employee performance platform, driving process, collecting data, and maintaining accountability. Generated automatically by running processes, tasks could include a wide range of activities, including consenting to policies, uploading documents, preparing for performance reviews, and much more. Today, we will cover where you can access tasks and how you can interact with them. You can access tasks through two different methods: directly through email reminders or by accessing your task center. Regarding the first method, every time a task is generated, an email is sent to the task owner with some basic detail and a link to the task, as you can see here. Alternatively, you can access your task center directly from the Launchpad and view all of your tasks in a board or list view, which you can alternate between using the tabs in the top left. To access a task, simply press on its title. When you access a task, you will see a screen that looks a little bit like this. Now we can break this layout into 4 sections: task details, form details, embedded files, and attachments. Task details provides you with all the information that describes what a task is, when it's due, who is responsible to complete it, and what the current status is. The form details section provides a window to interact and access other items within the system. The fields presented here can be updated directly from within the task itself, or you can access the item itself by pressing on the icon in the top right corner. Most tasks will ask you to interact with the items on these forms in some way. The embedded files section is not often used, but it will occasionally present a file generated through a process, such as a wage review letter, or be used as an upload portal, which is configured to save an uploaded file according to a specific naming convention and into a specific location. Unless your task specifically mentions using this section in the description, it can be ignored. The attachments section too will generally be blank. However, you will occasionally be presented a file in this section to review, such as a policy document. To show you how to interact with tasks, we will walk through 3 separate examples. The first example is a task set for a team member to fill out their section of a performance review. In order to complete this task, we would access the task item and then press on the top right icon of the performance review to access the full performance review item. From here, we can find the sections labeled team member, fill those out, and then eventually save and close the item, which would take us back to the task. At this point, we can complete the task by pressing the complete button at the top, or by changing the status and saving the item, or thirdly, we could also drag it over to the completed section of the board view and save. The second example is a task set for a team member to review and acknowledge a new policy. This task uses the attachment section to present the policy document file to the employee, who can view it from the task by pressing the open button. After viewing the document, the employee can complete the task to acknowledge the policy. And we can return to the task center by pressing on the breadcrumb in the top left corner. The third example is a task for a hiring manager to conduct and upload a police check document against a candidate. This task uses the embedded files section to provide a space to upload the file before completing the task. To complete this, simply press on the embedded files section or drag a file and complete the task. Now, if we follow the link in the top right of this form to the candidate item, we should find in the Files tab that the file that we just uploaded has been uploaded using the correct naming convention and in the correct place. So now if we follow back to the task and then all the way back to our task center, we can see that we've successfully completed our first 3 tasks. You should now have a good understanding of how to access tasks, interact with them, and complete them within the Employee Performance Platform. We'll see you next time.